1953. Next destination, the heart of Cajun land. And for a change of atmosphere, I decided to go to Fosse Point Lake, in the east of New Iberia. There, I met Captain Cleve, who offered to be my guide, and without him, I would have definitely been lost in this labyrinth. What astounded me most were the cypress growing with their roots underwater, and this Spanish moss trickling down their branches. The Louisiana lakes are swarming with freshwater fish, such as carp or trout. But what is really interesting for gourmets like myself is that you can catch crayfish here. Actually, 90% of all American production comes from Louisiana. Fried crayfish Cajun style is one of my best culinary memories. At the end of the day, the light becomes ideal for photos. The area becomes even more mysterious. And I must admit that at that moment when the shadows of the cypress hang over the dark waters, I was rather glad not to be alone. I only had one day left in Louisiana before my departure. I had taken a lot of photos, and I had to take inventory of what I was missing. I also wanted images of nature, of the bayou, and of wildlife. I left at dawn, and I headed towards Lake Martin, east of Lafayette. Lake Martin is a type of ornithological nature park. 25 species of birds assemble here to make their nests. In the springtime, 70,000 couples nest in the branches of cypress and oak trees. Here, the naturalist, Jean-Jacques Audubon, painted an authentic 4-volume anthology of American birds. I was told that dogs regularly jump out of boats, thinking they'll land on firm soil, but they end up crushed between the jaws of an alligator. A few years ago, the alligator species was on the verge of disappearing. Today, hunting is allowed, but only in September, and the limit is fixed at 30 animals, no matter what the size. Most of the alligators were frightened by the sound of our boat, but as for the birds, they were content to be photographed. This bird, the politician, loves visitors, and involuntarily approaches the boats. I wondered which one of us was observing the other. I tried imagining what was taking place underwater, and I would have loved to see the catfish, anywhere else except on my plate. In Louisiana, they are eaten with all kinds of different sauce. On Lake Martin, I saw mythical trees like tupelos and button bushes, some of them over 500 years old.